Recording. I'm recording. I have to keep checking that. Lovely. So, thanks for joining me, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you every day. The day I didn't do this, I felt, oh, something's missing with all my friends. So it's going to be a gorgeous day today. So, the Gunas, this is the theme. And we'll talk about the Gunas throughout the practice so I don't overwhelm you with information. But we can start just by thinking of them as the subtle energy at play within all life. So it's energy or qualities which make up all of life, anything that is living or anything that has energy about it. So we'll start in the usual way just by releasing and relaxing the body, and I will spend time doing and talking in between so that you can actually apply some of these concepts to understand a little bit more about how the energy is at play within your own body. So find a comfortable seat. And release and relax the neck and the shoulders. Find a comfortable position for the arms and the hands. You can take a little mudra if you like, index finger to thumb. Start to settle the mind and the body. Tune into the breathing. Maybe notice anywhere in the body that the awareness is drawn to, any vulnerable areas or sensations within the body. And gently bring the awareness back to the breath. Cultivating a rhythm now. Smooth breath. Notice the quality of the breath this morning. Any little judders or little shakes or unsteadiness about the breath. And try and smooth out the flow. Deep inhale. Comfortably full and long exhale. Don't rush. Deep inhale. And long exhale. Draw the palms together, thumbs to heart, chin to chest. Pause for a moment's reflection of the palms. Close over the eyes. Blink the eyes open. Slide the hands down the body. So the Gunas, as they are described in ancient philosophy, are just the qualities that make up all energy in life. So there's three of them: tamas, rajas, and sattva. So tamas is kind of heavy, sluggish, solid energy that keeps you grounded, keeps you stable. Rajas is very excitable, light, energetic energy that kind of creates movement, motivation, and forward momentum. And sattva is this balance and clarity and intelligence in between. So it's a balance of the two. The three elements are always at play, so don't look at them as good or bad. They just happen within the body and within the mind. And they're moving all the time, so they come into play all the time. So in our practice today, we'll look at what these three energies might feel like in the body. And then towards the end, we'll look at how they come into play in the mind and the things we can do to help stabilize these qualities. When tamas gets out of balance, you feel very, very heavy, sluggish, lethargic, and you converge into apathy and depression. When rajas becomes too dominant, then you get very overexcitable, you get very agitated, very jittery, and you head towards anxiety and burnout. So those two qualities lead you in different directions. And the quality of sattva in the middle is almost, look on it as this lovely state of balance in the middle, where suddenly you feel a sense of relief and a sense of clarity and a sense of lightness. That happens within meditation, within physical practice, and daily within lives. You get these moments of peaceness and calm. Peaceness, is that a word? Peace and calm. And that's the balance of the three gunas. You can get the same in food as well. When I started studying Ayurveda, you recognize that food has different qualities, so has the ability to make you feel a certain way as well. Hence the importance of diet within yoga practice and health practices to influence the way you feel. But also your breath is a very good tool at either increasing this energy in the body or helping to slow it down. So we'll also look at how the breath can help you and how you can notice within yourself when you're slipping from one state into the other and what it might feel like to aim for this sattvic balanced state between the two. So we'll start, we'll just see how the practice goes. We'll start lying down and just start to move the body. So come to your complete Shavasana, slide the legs away, let the arms relax and let the whole body relax. And Shavasana is a pose that is where most of your body touches the earth. So it's very stable and grounding and has this quality of calmness about it because you're softening and relaxing and you're also stable and supported on the earth. So take a few breaths here. In and out through the nose. And notice as you slow the breath down, especially the exhale, this has a calming quality to it, a more relaxing quality. And that's tamas at play, taking things down a peg or two. So bend the legs up and draw the knees in. And hug the knees in, take a little rock and a roll on the back. Cross at the ankles, take a little rock and a roll up. Maybe cross the ankles the other way. And rock and roll up. All the way to seated. Soles of the feet together, but just in a diamond shape, so it's a gentle forward fold over the feet, just stretching through the hips. And slow the breath down. Inhale, come up, take the feet wide, and just roll the knees one way. And then sit up, face over the right knee, and take a little stretch all the way round. Gently feel fine in the hips. Inhale back to center, knees back to center, gently roll to the left, and the same, rotate, let the body follow the movement, come all the way around, stretch that right arm out. And back to center. Press up to the toes. And sit down in your toe balance. Again, sort of not so much on the shoulder for me again today, so my shoulder's still a little bit dicky, but so sit up nice and tall, hands to the heart, and slow the breathing rhythm down. So we're starting to activate muscles, so you'll feel some movement going, trying to balance. Keep this connected, stable, solid energy to the earth. But the upper body feels light and lifted, so try and relax the neck, the face, the shoulders. And keep this breath flowing. Exhale, take the fingertips down and start to uncurl. Step the feet comfortably under the hips. Soften the knees and just hang in your ragdoll. Deep breaths here. So start to tune in to actually what it feels like in the body. Where it feels really good and where maybe it feels a little bit of discomfort or sensation through the stretch. Fingertips to the earth and lengthen the spine. Start to lift the chest. And exhale, fold once more. Relax the neck. Inhale onto the fingertips. Deep breath in. Exhale, gently fold. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to hips. Engage the legs all the way up. And roll the shoulders. So just come to your Tadasana mountain pose. Hands to the heart. Spread the weight evenly through the feet. Maybe look at the feet and try and spread through the toes. Feel stable grounding through the four corners of the feet. We're going to close the eyes. So to take one of the senses away, just tunes in the feeling sense a little more. And feel this strong connection to the earth. Stable. Drawing up from the kneecaps. And as you inhale, lengthen through the spine and the crown of the head. And feel a lightness, liftedness in the upper body. And a grounded energy through the feet. Keep the breath flowing. Deep breaths in. Long breaths out. Moving out the rhythm. And open the eyes. Just notice how when you close the eyes, we'll use this throughout the practice, closing the eyes within different postures, and how it just changes your perception of where you are in space. So it's quite interesting to bring you back into balance. So come to the front of the mat. We'll do a very gentle Surya Namaskar. Pause for a breath. I'm probably not going to sweep my arms, but if you like to sweep your arms up, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step all the way back. And lower to the knees, gently lower all the way down. Roll the shoulders, gentle wave of a cobra. Inhale, exhale to lengthen, forehead down, shoulders away from the ears. Gently inhale, curl up. Exhale, curl down. Press up through hands and knees. Take the knees wide and the hips to the heels. And once again, close the eyes. Let gravity draw you down. Deep breaths here. So try and let the whole body relax here. Try and bring some softness to the body, in the arms. And a light quality. Inhale, lift the gaze, come all the way up. The practice will be a lot slower today, highlighting your own mental feelings about slowing things down. Maybe you have a tendency to want to hurry in life, and that is rajas at play. So just tuck the toes, hips to heels, stretch through the feet. Walk the hands up, stretch through the toes. So rajas is very important quality because it helps this motivation, pushes us forward. But if it goes too far, it can have a really detrimental effect. So then you pull it back with a bit of tamas, a bit of grounding, a bit of stable energy. Take a breath. Walk the hands back under the shoulders. Keep the hips high. Walk the arms away, up the chest. And keep my arm in because my shoulder's a little bit tricky this morning. Deep breaths in, long breaths out. Inhale up, two hands and knees. So working to downward facing dog. So maybe a little longer. Step the hands forward, hips back to heels, and gently press up your Any adjustments you like to do? Walk the dog, stretch through the hands. Think of the weight evenly distributed, the arms are long, the hips are lifted and the heels are down. Deep breaths. Inhale, lift the gaze and step the right foot forward. High lunge. And pause and feel this really strong connection through the feet. So inhale, start to lift, but take the arms behind you and come onto the back toe and hinge the weight further forward, so you really feel a loading through the right leg. Pause for a breath. Then inhale, sweep the arms up and sink down a little further. Deep breaths here, relax the shoulders away from the ears. And hold. Exhale, hinge forward, take the arms back, and again load through that front leg once more. And take the hands to the earth and step the foot back. Lower to the knees, all the way down. Gently roll the shoulders, inhale. Lift. Exhale, downward facing dog, however you want to get there. Slowly. Deep breaths, really stretch through the whole back of the body. Inhale, lift the gaze, left knee steps forward, left foot steps between the hands. Runner's lunge, again spread the front toes, press through the back heel, inhale to come up. Exhale, load this front leg, take the arms back. So you'll feel a strong energy through this front leg. So try and keep the bend. Deep breaths. Inhale, sweep the arms, sink the hip a little further. Relax the shoulders. Deep breaths. Exhale, hinge forward, arms back, keep the lunge. Feel that front leg strong. Take the hands down, step the foot back. Just lower all the way down. Roll the shoulders. Gently lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. However you like to get there. Take a breath. Deep breaths. So bring the right knee in again and step through. Inhaling up to high lunge and lift. Sweep the arms, sink the hip, press through that back heel. Strong, stable energy, but light and lifted in the upper body. And simple twist. The left hand comes down, twist to the left. Inhale up and twist to the right. Pause for a breath. Inhale up. Stretch up, reach up, hands to the heart, hands to floor. Gently lower the back knee. Low lunge. Hands can come to the knee. Sink that hip. We're just going to hold here for a little bit longer than you want to. So just notice what the mind wants to do. Does it want to rush on to the future? That is Rajas. Deep breaths. Fingertips to the earth. Hips to heels, hamstrings stretch. And again, we'll just hold a little longer. Deep breaths. Just that urge to rush on anywhere. Inhale, rebend, tuck the toe, lift the back knee. Plant the left hand, simple twist, open, lift. Take a breath, relax the shoulders. Exhale, sweep the arms down, step foot back. Through your vinyasa, as gentle or as vigorous as you like. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Really stretch here. Maybe you draw up from the kneecaps, maybe the belly comes to the spine. Lift the gaze, left knee comes in, steps forward, sweep the arms, high lunge. So this is a balance here, equal pressure, front and back heel. Pressing through that back heel will keep you stable. Deep breaths. So just a twist to the right, so an open twist here. Pause for a breath. Arms up. Hips forward, twist to the left. Arms up. Reach forward, hands to the heart, hands to the mat. Simple twist. Inhale, reach. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Exhale, hands down, lower the back knee. And just sink that hip. The upper body is light and lifted. So within your poses, there's these two qualities. Stable, grounded lower body, but light, relaxed upper body. Deep breaths here. Hands to the mat, hamstring stretch, exhale. Deep breaths, slow it down. We explore the feeling or quality within the body, where you're feeling it in the hamstring, which part of the body you can relax. So it's about tension and relaxation, these opposing qualities. Inhale, rebend the knee, tuck the toe. I think we did a twist here, and I've done two twists now. So take the hands down, step the foot back, over to the knees, all the way down. Roll the shoulders, inhale, lift. And just come back through hands and knees. Knees wide, hips to heels, child pose. Close the eyes. And bring the mind into play and really explore the quality of the sensation in the body. Deep breaths. Round through the back as you come up to hands and knees. Work into downward facing dog. Take a breath. Start on the left this time, more so you can see me. So left knee hugs in, steps between the hands. Lower the back heel. We're coming into Trikonasana, so cartwheel the arms and straighten the front leg. Heel toe the foot in if you like. It's a narrower stance. Release and relax the arms. Again, think of these qualities of strong, stable earth energy running up through the legs, and then light openness, airiness in the upper body. Relax shoulders. And exhale, hinge, come into your triangle pose. So you want length. Try not to let the earth energy drag the upper body down. You want to lift and feel light in the upper body. Maybe the gaze turns. Deep breaths. Hold just a little bit longer than you want to. Gaze down. Inhale, reverse. Holding these poses, especially, they say, Iyengar used to say, the pose starts to happen when you want to get out of it. So bend the knee, we're coming into half moon. So hand comes out, little toe side, float the back leg. Just keep the right hand on the hip and lift this. Right leg feels light. Open the shoulders. Strong, stable earth energy. Maybe lift the arm. Maybe lift the gaze. Hand to the hip, the gaze to the floor. Soften the standing leg. And gently take a step back, reverse. A triangle. Cartwheel the arms down. Step foot back through a vinyasa, or you can just rest downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And lower to the knees, child pose, pause, close the eyes. Just stay there and turn around. You can see on the other side. Just stay there for a few long deep breaths and see how much you can soften and relax the body, release the tension, just let everything go. Deep breaths. Inhale up to hands and knees and work your way to downward facing dog once more. Take a breath. And right knee comes in, steps between the hands, heel comes down into your Trikonasana on the other side. So pause, maybe close the eyes here and feel the energy, the feet spreading, this strong, stable earth energy drawing up the legs. Open the eyes, feel the upper body relaxed and light and expanding. Expand through the arms, reach. Exhale into Trikonasana. No weight in that front arm, long underside of the body. Reach. And just hold here. Steadiness and ease, so the balance between the Gunas. Find a place you can hold and breathe. Deep breaths. A little longer. And gaze to the floor. Press through the front big toe. Inhale, reverse. Reach up, stretch up. Half moon on the other side. So left hand to the hip. Bend the knee out to the little toe side. And up to you and hit that table. And float the back leg up. So lift that back leg. That back leg feels light. The hip is open. Rolling open with this shoulder. Maybe you lift the arm, maybe you lift the gaze. And this connection to the earth, this balance. And to hip, gaze to the floor. And step back or reverse. And cartwheel. Step the foot back through a vinyasa if you like. Give the arms a rest. Downward facing dog. And come back down to the earth. Child pose, exhale. Close the eyes. Let everything sink down. Relax the arms, shoulders. Deep breaths. Inhale up to hands and knees. My goodness, where's the time gone? Time's disappeared. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath. A little bit of a balance pose in downward dog now. Make your dog shorter. Step the feet in. Let the toes come out and the heels come in. So this kind of V shape. Take a couple of breaths. The knees are bent, that's fine. And then transfer the weight onto the right hand and gently lift the left. Take the hands between the feet. But you're going to hang on to the left heel. And maybe this is enough. Otherwise, have a little play. Transfer the weight. Press strongly into the left toe. Maybe lift the foot. Maybe take the leg up. Strong balance pose. So you need equal pressure, hand and foot. You need this stable, soft mind. So no grasping. And take the legs down. So try the other side. Maybe release out for a moment. It helps that the heels are together, so you're really pressing into the ball of the right foot. So right arm comes between the ankles and hangs onto the heel or the ankle of the right foot. Pause, strong pressing into the left hand. Maybe the foot just comes up. Maybe that's enough. Or maybe the leg lifts high. But the mind has to be soft and still. Movements have to be gentle. So a mixture between strong, stable earth energy and light, lifted air energy. And release. Just come to the knees. Child pose. Forehead down. Deep breaths. Inhale, just come to the knees and roll over onto the hips, seated. So a little bit of core work. Again, we're going to look at tension and relaxation. So we're going to work through your boat pose, low boat pose, Shavasana. So you're going to progress steadily down towards the earth and then release and relax all the tension in the body. So your version of boat pose, pause, maybe here, here, or here, hold. Again, a little bit longer than you feel you can. Just notice what the mind does. Keep it here. Draw everything in. So low boat pose, if it's uncomfortable in the lower back, support yourself down onto the elbows here. Otherwise, lengthen away. Low boat pose, hold, hold, hold. And relax. All the way down. Let everything go. See if you can really relax the whole of the body. So you've gone from a tight gripping to a complete relaxation. Close the eyes. Check in with the energy within the body. So if the heart rate's gone up and the breathing rate's gone up, then that's Rajas in play. So you're getting a little bit more energized. So use the breath, the long exhale and the stable earth energy to bring tamas into play. And try and balance somewhere in the middle, sattva, peaceful, lightness. So open the eyes, draw the knees in, and we'll do that all again, just to look at the contrast. So take a little rock and a roll up to seated. Engage through the body, boat pose, strong engagement. Deep breaths. Hold a little bit longer than you want to. And then hug everything in, your version of low boat. Again, you can support yourself, any twinging in that lower back. Otherwise, hover, hover, hover. Hold everything in. Building of tamas in the body. A strong, excitable engagement. Release down. Let everything go. So we have to learn. Yoga helps you moving through the physical postures, helps you work out how to let go of tension. That's a very valuable tool if you can learn to let go of physical tension, because the mind will follow suit. It will gently coax itself into, when you feel tension, finding ways to release, relax out of that tension. So more relaxation and the exhale gets longer. So if you want to slow everything down into tamas, you make your exhale longer than your inhale. However, if you want the opposite, then you make the inhale longer than the exhale. And we'll start working our way down. Actually, no, we're going to come up to a twist, I think, and feeling just a twist coming in. So start in Dandasana and just stretch through this light lifted body. Again, knees bent if you need to. Chin to chest, lengthening the back of the neck. Exhale, fold into your forward fold. Engage through the legs and the thighs. Upper body's lifted, hinging from the hips. Take a breath. Inhale, come up. Bend the knees up, and we're coming into a twist. So left leg comes down central, right leg crosses over, level through the hips. Deep breaths here. And revolve to the right. You can hug the knee in and take the elbow to the outer edge. Again, relax the shoulders and the face and the neck. Just by relaxing the forehead and the eyes and the clenching of the jaw, that sends the mind signals to just relax. Deep breath. And hold just that little bit longer today. Slowing everything down. Keep the effort. And release. Noticing left to right, come back to center. And release the legs. Yes, lengthen away once more. Sit up tall, exhale, hinge. Gentle forward fold, doesn't have to be aggressive. Deep breaths. And the same on the other side. So the right leg bends and comes in. Left leg crosses. Sit up tall. Deep breaths, draw the knee in. Maybe the elbow. And gently roll. Slow everything down. The breath. And explore the sensation in the pose. So where can you relax the body? This tension and relaxation. Use the muscles that need to be engaged, but relax everything else. And release out. Release the legs. And just come into your Baddha Konasana. Feet together, where we started. Gently hinge forward. So slide the legs away a little bit, tuck the arms under. Bring the hands together, maybe reach a little further forward. Just hold here. So settle into this long, smooth breath. Relax the shoulders and the neck. And inhale, come up. So just come to center, come to cross-legged. Comfortable cross-legged. And we'll look a little bit about the gunas at play in the mind and our natural tendencies. You find in yoga, if we use yoga as an example, you really prefer the fast, quick-flowing vinyasa sequences, and the chances are you're more predisposed to rajas, this excitable energy. And so you need to bring more tamas, to bring everything back down, to bring some balance, until you find this intelligent state between the two, where you're neither drawn to the future or you're drawn to the past. You're kind of stable in the present. And this also ties in with mindfulness as well. That's what we're trying to achieve with mindfulness, is this stable, present moment state where we're neither rushing to the future or slipping back into the energy of the past. So consequently, if you're more earth-bound energy, you're more stable in your nature, then you'll prefer the slower, more stable practices, in which case you probably need to do the more rajastic, quicker practices to stable out both energies. So you can, throughout the day, actually take note of your mental and physical state and just remember these three qualities, because there are tools that you can use to change your state if it's slipping too far in a direction you don't want it to go. If you're getting too sluggish, or if you're getting too overexcitable, and then just gently bring it back into balance. So we'll pause here just for a moment, do a little bit of breathing while we're seated. And just notice how you feel, how you think you might feel at the moment. Where's the mind going? Is it planning? Is it taking off in the future? Or is it pondering over maybe something that's gone before, going over old ground? And just become an observer of how these two energies work. They're not good or bad. They're very useful at the right times. But sometimes when they're out of balance, then they create added stress. Bring the awareness back to the breath. And remember this quality of the long exhale. Really good for calming the nervous system. And remember, if you're feeling a little too sluggish, then you can quicken Make the inhale longer and deeper than the exhale, and you'll energize the body. Slowly work your way down to your final Shavasana. Feet wide, really relinquish the body down to the earth. Close the eyes. And sense any feeling within the body. Any sensation as the muscles and the bones and the body starts to relax into the mat. Maybe you feel tingling in the hands, a sensation of energy around the palms. Gently repeat to yourself, may I be happy. May I be well. May I be well and happy. Slowly bring a little movement into the fingers and toes, but keep the eyes closed and just feel the fingers and the toes wiggling. The rest of the body is still. And then maybe bend the forearms up and feel the wrists circle through the wrists. Invite the air back into the body. And maybe bend the knees up and bring the feet to the floor. Feet wide. And let the knees roll one way. Keep the eyes closed. Inhale back to center and let the knees roll the other way and feel the sensation in the body. Back to center, hug the knees in. Roll left to right. And then come onto the side and pause for a moment. So relax back down with the head cradling in the arm. And then press up to seated. Simple cross-legged. Hands together, thumbs to heart, chin to chest. And pause and reflect on subtle energies at play in all of life, neither good or bad, but just understand a little more about the energies and when they take you off the path of balance. We'll end with an Om, cleansing breath to start. Deep breath in. The eyes. Namaste.
I'm a terrible timekeeper.